Welcome, you have officially stepped into the world of UK e-girls. They were once just another internet subculture niche, but now they have taken control of the entire internet, with tactics so outrageous they are impossible to ignore. From manipulating their followers to dragging unsuspecting individuals into their drama, UK e-girls are creating a scene that's impossible to look away from. What was once a trend has now become the symbol of controversy, leaving many to wonder just how far they will go for clicks, fame, and a quick buck. E-girls were once a quirky subtopic of the internet that many ran away from. But this niche has grown from the small corners of the internet to a full-blown phenomenon, especially in the United States. These digital individuals were basically a combo of pastel aesthetics, anime inspirations, and a bit of goth element, and have created an appearance that is hard to ignore. But with great popularity comes greater problems. And this e-girl act, which was initially just harmless fun, has now become a serious issue, and many are worried about the impact it's leaving on the young minds. But if you thought it's bad in the States, then take a look at UK, a country with a fraction of the population but a lot more intensity. Here in UK, the e-girl wave has hit even harder, turning even the small communities into a hub of online culture clashes. The UK's small size means more harm than good. The compact size means every trend spreads like wildfire, and the e-girl influence has grown so massive, it's impossible to escape. The internet has condensed into its more intense self with all the quirks, drama, and yes, the problems. And what better way is there to highlight the problems of the internet than with Brandon Beavis, a content creator famously known as Bivo. Bivo started out with normal, harmless content, the kind you would watch to kill time, but caught the internet's attention in the most bizarre way possible. His first shot to fame was with a video of himself eating potatoes, not in the usual way, but in a weird yet oddly fascinating manner that no one saw coming. This made him an internet favorite overnight, but this was just the beginning. But the fame got to his head fast, and Bivo's content started to flirt with the edge of what's acceptable, pushing boundaries that maybe shouldn't be pushed. Yet, in the world of online creators, Bivo somehow comes off as better than some of his peers. Why? Well, for one, his relationships, both on and off screen, seem more grounded. Unlike others who've gotten out of control, Bivo's interactions, especially with his followers, still carry some respect. He hasn't completely given in to the darker side of online fame, but he's definitely dancing on the line. It's a bit unsettling, really, watching someone who once just wanted to make fun videos now being labeled as an unhinged creator. It makes you wonder where he will end up next. Will he manage to keep his balance? Or is he just one bad decision away from falling into the same trap as so many before him? Only time will tell. Next, meet General G, a guy who has become a bit of a tool for e-girls on the internet. He's not a general in the army or anything like that. Instead, he is someone who is used by these e-girls to drive traffic to their OnlyFans accounts. Sounds strange, right? But here's the deal. General G's content is designed to grab attention and keep people watching. The more eyes on his videos, the more people end up clicking on links that lead to those OnlyFans pages. His videos have gone viral, which means they're getting shared everywhere and drawing a lot of attention. It's no accident. His content, either him talking or collaborating with other creators, has always been eye-catching and engaging, almost like it's specifically made to funnel viewers towards those subscription sites. It's all part of a bigger strategy to capitalize on the internet's endless cycle of trends and clicks. While it might seem like just another viral sensation, there's a lot of calculation behind General G's rise. Jax Fitness, also known as Natalie, first caught our attention on TikTok with his quirky and engaging fitness videos. Everything seemed great until things took a turn for the awkward. An e-girl began featuring a bit frequently in his content, acting like they were close friends or something more. As Jax's popularity skyrocketed, it became clear she was using him to boost her own profile. She used their seemingly friendly interactions to draw attention and gain followers for herself, profiting off his success. While this situation for Jax ended with him making a move on her, It showed the world the ugly reality on the internet, where this situation highlights a common but unfortunate trend online. People pretending to be friends with others just to exploit them. It's a real eye-opener on how easily people can be used and tossed aside once they're no longer beneficial. It's a harsh reality of the digital age, where relationships are often more about self-interest than genuine connection. Astrid Wett's story is a wild ride that really shows how far some will go for fame. Initially, she made a splash on TikTok by exploiting Cal the Dragon, a socially vulnerable guy who thought they had something real. Astrid was all charm and flattery, making him feel like they were in a genuine relationship. But in truth, she was just using him to boost her own profile. Once she had milked all the attention she could from him, she cast him aside without a second thought, showing just how disposable people can be when it came to gaining internet fame. But the drama didn't end there. Astrid soon joined forces with Leah AFC. You'd think their partnership would bring fresh and exciting content, but it ended up being a letdown. Their videos, once full of intrigue, became dull and repetitive. It's a shame because they had the potential to create something engaging, but instead their content just faded into being promotional links to their OnlyFans profiles. Yet, despite their drop in quality, they still managed to gather a small group of loyal followers. It's shocking how some people continue to support them despite the lackluster content. Things took a turn for the worse when Astrid and Leah decided to attend a football game. But this wasn't just any football outing. They showed up dressed in outrageous outfits and carrying German signs that had nothing to do with the game. It was clear they were there more for the drama than the sport. The real controversy started when Leah held up a sign demanding sexual acts from a player. This was done right in front of families and young kids, making it not just inappropriate, but deeply offensive. The backlash was quick and severe. Leah was criticized heavily for her actions, and it was clear that their stunt had crossed a line. Even after the backlash, Astrid and Leah seemed to handle it poorly. Instead of taking responsibility, they started playing the victim card. They claimed they were unfairly targeted and that the hate they received was excessive. Their attempt to shift the blame didn't sit well with the public, and their reputation continued to suffer. In a desperate bid to stay in the limelight, they released a music video featuring Stokey G2, a young YouTuber just 18 years old. Initially, Stokey G2 was warned about collaborating with them and even expressed regret over the decision. However, he seems to have gone back to mingling with them and attending football matches. It's a shame because, despite the warnings, it looks like he is back in the mix with the same crowd that has been causing so much drama. Astrid and Leah's journey through the e-girl universe, which is a textbook case of how exploiting others for fame can go horribly wrong. They have managed to stay relevant, although in a controversial way, but at what cost? If you want more stories like this, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.